A lot going on with Golden Boy. Who better to speak about it with than the Golden Boy himself, Oscar de la Hoya, Oscar, William Zepeda, and Farmer going at it again in Cancun. The first time this one was a split decision win for Zepeda. What do you want to see from him, and how excited are you for them to run it back?
I thought the first fight was terrific. Latin Nights in Riyadh was incredible, the whole card from top to bottom. William Zepeda, we were getting him ready, you know, to fight the unifications, the world titles, you know, and Tevin Farmer's a fighter who is tricky, who's a gatekeeper, who will test you, who will take you to the limits, and that's exactly what he did against Zepeda in Riyadh, and so it calls for a rematch. I thought that his style, Farmer's style with Zepeda was a perfect fight. It's going to be a great fight again, but I'm looking for William Zepeda to step it up and possibly knock out Tevin Farmer, but it's not easy. Tevin Farmer he's a mechanic up there in the ring. He's a fighter who knows how to figure you out. He's a fighter that doesn't give up. So I'm looking for this fight, this rematch, to be one of those wars, one of those fights of the years.
And a fighter who's in your stable, possibly one of the best to come out of Puerto Rico, is Oscar Collazo, who's defending his belt on that card. What excites you most about him and his trajectory of his career right now?
I believe Oscar Collazo is one of the most beautiful boxers in the game today. If you look at his style, yes, he's 105 pounds, 108. If you look at his style, he fights like a giant. He fights like a monster. Inside that ring, nobody beats him. His footwork, his side-to-side movements, his hunger, his desire, his dedication. So we're moving him fast. I want to fight him 4, 5, 6 times this year, whatever he can do. But Oscar Collazo is a guy who will test you, who will study you, and he'll knock you out. That's what he does best.
I'm sure the fans would love to see more Oscar Collazo as well. And this fight taking place in Cancun, Mexico, what is the importance of having great cards in international waters?
Yeah, no, we want to take our fights international, especially to Mexico, especially going to South America, going overseas. We want to become a global leader, a global sponsor, and we create champions. That's exactly what we do. Golden Boy has been around for 20 plus years, and we're not going anywhere. We feel that we're the best at what we do. We just signed 8 new fighters. We're getting into the heavyweight division. We just saw Pacheco. Yes, he had a little difficulty with a smaller guy, but he was the very first guy to knock out his opponent. So we feel that we have the best next champions in our stable, the present, the future, and the now. So I really feel that by cultivating these new champions, we're going to see boxing thrive and grow internationally.
And speaking of the now, history is about to be made in New York in Times Square, a major card. You got amazing fights lined up. What excites you most, and which ones are you most excited about, with, of course, Ryan making his comeback and Barbosa and Tio?
I'm excited for Ryan Garcia to come back. I think Ryan Garcia is great for the sport. Boxing needs Ryan Garcia. That's the bottom line. Without Ryan Garcia, it's like boxing is a little, you know, except for my clapback Thursdays. But I think every fight is terrific. Barbosa's finally getting his shot. He's getting his shot against Teofimo. That's a pick'em fight. But obviously, I got Barbosa, my guy. And then you have obviously Ryan Garcia, you know, going up against Rollies, who is a one-punch, you know, phenom. He can knock you out with either hand. But look, Rollies knows how to promote himself. He knows how to get himself into the big fights. Even though he gets knocked out, he knows how to get himself into these big fights. So kudos to him. But I feel strongly that Ryan Garcia will get that knockout. And then what can we say? What can we say about the third fight? I mean, it's going to be an amazing fight. Look, I think that Ramirez will go out there and knock out the glass jaw of Devin Haney. That's exactly the way it's going to happen. Ramirez is a guy who stays in the gym, he stays ready, he's focused, no nonsense, so he's going to come after Devin Haney. This is his opportunity, and I think that, look, speaking as a fighter, Devin Haney, after getting knocked out from Ryan Garcia, that chin is not going to be the same. That confidence, the heart is not going to be the same. So Let's look for a tremendous 2nd of Mayo. New York, Times Square, free to the public. It's going to be incredible.
Absolutely. The future is bright for Golden Boy and boxing the rest of the year. Oscar, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a battle between Farmer and Zepeda.
Farmer needed a big shot.
William Zepeda just throws too many punches.
For your winner by split decision, William Zepeda.
I want to see it again.
This is a beautiful clash of styles.